Hey, this is Jeff with Miller's RV. I'm here to give you a great walkthrough on our new Braxton Creek 30 DRBH. Now, you might be asking, what the heck is a 30 DRBH? A lot of the numbers in the RV industry are significant as far as what they mean, and other manufacturers throw you a curve and tell you something different. So, in a completely different size, but a Phaeton, Allegro tipping product, the 40 QBH means bath and a half. Well, in most travel trailers, the BH means bunkhouse. So this is a double bunkhouse, so it's got a queen bed in the front, 4 bunks in the rear, and so really great, lots of space, couch on it as well. We're gonna look inside in a minute. Want to give you a couple of nice features before we get started. Underneath the power awning, pretty much standard on most units out there now. Another thing is the LED light strip. Now, a lot of LED light strips are mounted on the awning tube. The problem with that is you have to have your awning out to be able to get any light. This is mounted on a track below the awning tube, so even when the awning is rolled up, you're still gonna get light. That's a really nice feature when you're outside at night and you're trying to get set up and you haven't put your awning out yet, but you want some light on that side, you can reach in and flip that switch on. Another great thing in this coach is this huge pass-through storage compartment. So the pass-through storage, all the way across, full height. You can see it's a great storage space, gives you a lot of room, good to carry that extra stuff on the bike. Now in the rear, back behind me, you'll notice it is not it's not storage in the back corner like a lot of units has. It's an outside kitchen. So you've got an outside refrigerator and an outside stove. Nice part is, again, with this floor plan, you're probably gonna have kids. I had four kids going inside and outside every time they want a drink or a frozen pop or something else. It means that it's hard for your ACs to keep up just because you're going in and out, the door's constantly open, and those little kids are dirty. I'm not sure about yours, but mine were dirty. So there was dirt everywhere. Well, the nice part out here, they can get their drinks out here, not have to worry about going inside the house, the camper as much. That kept my wife happier. That means I'm happier. So another point, as we were talking about opening and closing this door and letting the AC out. So right now, it's in the low 90s in Louisiana. It feels like 150, maybe 110, 105. It's hot. This air conditioner on a lot of these units, and again, this is considered a 30 DRBH, a lot of units this size are gonna have one AC. We bring our standard from the factory in with 2 ACs. You need 2 ACs in South Louisiana on this size trailer. If you don't have it, you're gonna be hot, especially with kids running in and out the door like I was just describing. Another really neat outside feature is the MORryde step above. So instead of your normal little step that sticks out, again, you'll see this on some of the units, but not a lot of them at this, which is more of a price point unit. But it comes down, it rests on the ground. So when I walk up and down, my jacks aren't even down on this trailer, but there's no rocking going on in the trailer when I'm walking up and down. A lot better, goes all the way to the ground, adjustable legs on the end, and each side is adjustable. So if you're on an area that slopes a little bit, your steps are still gonna sit nice and level. So another great feature I love about it, tinted windows, outside stereo. The stereo from inside plays outside. A lot of great features. Plug on this side. On the other side, of course, is your hot and cold water shower, which is great to, again, if I know I mentioned kids getting dirty, great place to wash the kids off before you bring them inside for the real shower, or bathe the dog or clean the fish or any of those kind of things you want to do. So that's kind of a quick run through on the outside of the unit. Let's step inside and we'll look at a couple of the things I really love about the inside of this unit, and I'm gonna give you my top 3 for this particular unit. But before we go inside, I ask you to do me a quick favor. If you will, subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so whenever a new video comes out, it'll let you know. We really do seek to be a source of information for you, for new products coming out, also commonly asked questions, and how you can use your RV. So we try to take some of that beginning, learn it the hard way stuff and make it easy for you by giving you a video. So check out our other videos. I think you'll find some of them really informative. Let's go inside and look at the rest of this 30 DRBH Braxton Creek. Okay, so we're inside all the way in the rear of the camper in the bunk room. Now, everybody makes a bunk floor plan. A lot of people make a quad bunk floor plan, which means that's 4 rear bunks. What we've done, different than some, is there's 2 of the bunks are a standard size bunk mattress, but 2 of them are more of a double size or the wider bunk mattress, which is great because as your kids grow older, they can sleep here. And honestly, a lot of times they'll bring friends, and when they're smaller, 2 kids can easily sleep in these bunks. So we got the double side on the, will be the curb side or the passenger side of the vehicle in the front, and single sides on the driver's side. So lots of space here. It has air conditioner vents in the back, gives them lots of room, and their own little storage area here with a place for a TV. So they can be back here with their own TV set up, watching their own movie while you're sitting in the living area watching your own. Let's take a look at that living area I just mentioned. Okay, so we're in the living area of this unit, and we're gonna take a quick look in the bathroom in a minute, but the bathroom has a tub, which again, when you're buying this unit, you typically have kids. A lot of times you have smaller kids, and you want the tub to be able to bathe your children. So, like little feature in the bathroom we'll take a look at. The main thing I want to point out though, I mentioned I had 4 kids. A lot of you aren't quite that crazy, might not have 4 kids, but you might want to bring another family to come camping with you. Well, that's all fine, and you have plenty of room for kids, but where do the adults sleep? One thing I want to point out is this is a dinette. It is over 6 feet long. So I am 6 feet and head nor feet are touching. It's got lots of room. My wife and I have not only but have slept on the dinette more than once. Also, the couch here as well is right at 6 feet. Now my feet kind of touch the wall at the end, but again, I could sleep there if I needed to. So even if you're bringing 2 adults and they want to sleep separately, they each have a 6 foot tall bed, which is great. So you can bring more kids and bring a whole other family with you and have enough room to be able to everybody have a good, comfortable sleeping area so you can enjoy your days at the campground or wherever you head off to social distance in the woods somewhere and enjoy yourself out there. Where'd you go? Oh, I hate when he does that. So one thing I do love is the dark wood cabinets. A lot of the units out there, they just kind of have this neutral color and they won't go light or dark, and it's just kind of like we don't want to offend anybody. Braxton Creek's taking a stand. If you don't like dark wood, yeah, you're probably not gonna like the Braxton Creek. I love it. I think it's beautiful. Really, really nice. It goes good with the gray wall panels as well, so it gives you just kind of a contrast with the light wall panels and the dark wood. Nice size kitchen here. It's got the oven, the nicer refrigerator, microwave of course, the bigger sinks, which is something a lot of times you don't realize how small the sinks are in a unit. Air conditioner has the quick cool feature, so you can dump the AC straight here, which is great when you're trying to cool the unit down. And again, 2 ACs, another one in the bedroom, which can run through the ducts as well. So this is the living area. We're gonna look quickly in the bathroom and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I'm in the bathroom, and yeah, the bathroom could be bigger. Most of them can, but it does have the tub. It also has the toilet with the foot flush, which is great. The cheaper toilet has a little hand flush, but then you got to stick your face down at the toilet to flush it. I never liked that part. Foot flush is great. So you have enough room in here to take care of business. You have a nice, fantastic fan and a big skylight to be able to give you lots of light in here. You can see already. So nice bathroom, very functional, very usable. Doesn't have a curtain. Instead, has this pullable door that will lock in, so better than a curtain. And when you close it back, it will squeegee across to get the water out. So nice little features in the bathroom. Let's take one more look, and I'm going to show you the top 3 things I like about this particular floor plan. Okay, so my top 3 things in this, and I don't even include this in my top 3, but I've got to mention it. Braxton Creek's quality, and if you're not familiar again with Braxton Creek, a lot of the executives from Jayco, as Jayco kind of grew larger and larger and then eventually was sold to Thor, and weren't as comfortable with the corporate way things were going, they started their own company called Braxton Creek. And they wanted to go back to the roots of what made Jayco so incredibly successful for all these years, which is great quality and customer service. So in this entry-level trailer, you're still getting a 2-year warranty, where most manufacturers are 1 year, getting great quality, things like ball bearing drawer guides, which is something you don't, you just don't even think about or notice, but if you're using it, you will. And just a lot of quality they put into the construction of the unit that you don't notice when you're walking through. When it shows up as you start using it, you start having problems. But I'm gonna go to my top 3 things that I really love about this as a dad of 4 kids. 4 bunks. Now again, I mentioned you might want to bring a second kid with you, but the benefit for me as a father of 4 is 4 kids are in the bedroom. I can close the curtain and we have the living area to be a living area. I'm not making it down. So I really did like that. So even if you have 3 kids, you can still get the 4 bunks, but a lot of bunks with the double, then you're having to make a dinette out. I really like that feature. It's very, very, very handy. And for somebody who's not usually had that, I think it's great. So that's my number 3. Number 2 is 2 air conditioners, because it's hot. It's hot a lot. And you might not live in the deep south like we do, but we use the AC 9 or 10 months out of the year, and I want to be cold. If I don't need both ACs running, I don't have to use them all the way on. But if I need them, I gotta have them. So the second part for me is the 2 ACs, and I think that's great. And then the third part is the outside area. So the big patio awning with the LED light, the outside kitchen with the refrigerator, all that is gonna make a usable space, and that's where we hang out when we go camping. We don't sit inside the whole time and watch TVs. I almost put the fact that there's 3 TV locations in here, the living room, the bunk room, and the master bedroom, but didn't quite make the cut. I guess that would be number 4. But we spend a lot of time outside, and I want a lot of room. I want the comfort and convenience. I want the outside fridge, the outside cooking. I cook breakfast out there. We'll bring our jambalaya pot, all that fun stuff, because we want to enjoy the outdoors, especially as we get into fall. Then I bring the pop-up our pop-up fire pit, which you can check out our video on that. Really cool feature, I love it. But that's the kind of stuff we do because we are outside, that's where we want to be. So that is my top 3 things of this Braxton Creek 300 DRBH. You will love it. Come take a look in person. Let us know. Oh, one other thing I need to mention. Even though right now you are finding a scarcity of RVs out there, we're not trying to get retail price for this thing. Retail's $31. We have it online for $25 something. I can't remember exactly on this particular unit, but look online, you'll see it. We're discounting our prices still because we want to make sure you get a fair deal on a great unit. We're not trying to overcharge like you'll see some people doing right now. So inventory is scarce, but we also want to be able to look you in the eye a year from now and say, yes, we sold that to you at a fair price. So check out our website, come in person. We want to be the dealer to help you enjoy the journey. Hey, thank you so much for watching our video. We hope that you found it both informative and entertaining. If you would, like this video and also subscribe to our channel so you can see everything new that's coming out as well. If you have any questions or comments, please list them below. Also tell us anything else you would like us to do a video on. Again, this is Jeff at Miller's RV. Enjoy the journey and click on one of the links to watch another video by us.